Hey everyone, and welcome to week 33 of Operation Lose a Baby Hippo. Hey guys, guess what? No plateau this week. No plateau this week. I actually lost weight. No plateau this week. I am very excited because I lost 1.77 pounds and I'm down to 159.61 pounds. Seeing that 1.5 on the scale was amazing because I was really nervous that I was going to plateau, because when I had checked on Monday, my little sneaky how did I do this weekend weight, I was still the same that I had weighed last Friday, and so I was a little bit nervous. But I did not plateau. I lost an additional 1.77 pounds. Of course, it's not like the 2 pounds that I want to lose every week, but I will take it. Anything at this point is good. And I was, kind of playing around with the numbers a little bit here. And, back when I first started, 2 pounds was like less than 1% of my total body weight. And now losing 2 pounds would be a little bit more than 1% of my total body weight. So it's kind of like, well, do I really expect to lose more percentage of my body at this rate than what I was doing before? Probably not. So you know what? Maybe the 2 pounds at this stage is a little bit too high to expect. So maybe I should kind of be adjusting my expectations with the knowledge that I have a lot less weight to lose. At this point, I only have 22.4 pounds to lose total to hit my final goal, which means that I only have 2.4 pounds to lose to hit that 80 pounds gone, which is exciting because I was really scared that I was going to plateau and not hit that goal weight by the first week of April. And now I'm like, I can lose 2.4 pounds between now and April. Even if I do a super bad plateau sometime between then and there, I should be fine. So other than not plateauing this week, the other exciting thing is that we got an air fryer. Now, if you are on the profile member group page on Facebook at all, you will know that everyone is obsessed with air fryers now because it uses a lot less oil and you can still have the joy of eating fried foods without adding all the extra fat to it. So we got one. Jesse was able to get a really good deal on one and he brought it home for me and it was really exciting. And I have become obsessed with zucchini fries. I love zucchini. I used to not like zucchini at all before profile, and now I can't get enough zucchini. We buy bags full and I eat all of it within a week. It's insane how much I eat zucchini and how much I love zucchini. And I used to make zucchini chips all the time. I love zucchini chips. I still like zucchini chips and I'll still probably make them. But now that we have the air fryer, I've been making zucchini fries instead because you can fit more in the air fryer basket when they're cut into strips versus cut into circles. So it's just easier, is a lot more convenient to do with fries versus chips. And they don't get as crispy because I cut them a little bit thicker, but I'm obsessed. It is amazing to me all the things that I have discovered on profile that I never would have eaten before this, that I will continue to eat after this. Zucchini fries are amazing, and it's not because they're a good substitute for French fries, it's because they're amazing for their own thing, which means that even when I'm in the sustain phase of profile, I still see myself eating zucchini fries because they're so different from French fries and potatoes and things like that, that there's nothing else I could use to substitute that, and I like the zucchini fries. So it's really nice that I'm finding foods that not only can I tolerate and that are good substitutes for other things, but foods that I genuinely like and can see myself adding into my diet as a mainstay in the future, even when I'm on sustain and I'm allowed potatoes and things like that. However, that being said, with there being some things that I'm finding that are delicious and, are going to be mainstays in my diet, there are some things that I'm trying that are just not good at all. So I did retry those miracle noodles, and I did do it with a tomato-based sauce and with some ground up turkey in it instead of doing an Alfredo with chicken. And they're just kind of not for me. Like, they're not bad. I ate the whole plate that I had made, but I did throw away what I had left over for the noodles because I always split the bag into 2 batches. And it's not close enough to pasta. It's not really what I'm looking for. I know that everyone keeps saying that I should try the zucchini noodles, and I keep meaning to buy a spiralizer so that I can try zucchini noodles. It just hasn't happened yet. And given my obsession with zucchini, I would assume that zucchini noodles would probably be right up my alley. So I should make an effort to do that. Maybe that will be my effort this week, is to buy a spiralizer so that I can make zucchini noodles and try that instead of trying all of these other pasta substitutes that really aren't what I'm looking for. So this week, I kind of want to talk to you guys about the things that nobody tells you about weight loss. There are some things that have definitely taken me by surprise. Like, the first thing is that I still kind of see myself as fat. I am a lot skinnier than what I used to be. I'm not skinny by any means, but obviously I've lost 77.6 pounds. I look a lot thinner than what I used to look. And I don't really see it on a day-to-day basis. Like, there are moments when I try on clothes that used to be tight that are super baggy on me, where like I still have this kind of revelation of, holy crap, look at how much weight I've lost. And I know that my fiance is probably getting tired of hearing it, because there are definitely days where I come out and I'm like, holy crap, look at how skinny I am. Holy crap, look at this, look at this, look at this. And I still get as excited as when I lost the first 6 pounds. It's weird that you would think you would get used to it, that you would go, okay, well, this is what my body looks like now. But in my mind's eye, I still see the fat girl that I used to be, and I still get surprised that I'm not that weight anymore, that I'm not that size anymore. And it's good and it's bad. It's good because there are still then those moments of excitement, and that keeps me motivated and keeps me going on the weight loss plan, because I love it when I try something on and it's huge and it used to be, super, super tight. So that is really good. But it's bad because I'm worried that if I don't start seeing myself for how I actually am, the weight that I actually am, that eventually that's going to allow me to kind of slip back into bad habits, because I'll still be thinking, well, I'm fat anyways, so what does it matter if I have this brownie? So I think I need to kind of work on being okay with the weight that I am, and acknowledge, like, in my brain, knowing that, you know what? I will never be that size again. That size is something that is dead to me. The second thing that nobody tells you about is that other than the shakes and, all of the things that you purchase in order to lose the weight, it is expensive, because you are going to go through clothes like crazy. And one tip for me to you guys, don't keep your fat clothes. Don't. Throw them out as soon as they are just a little too big. As soon as you're like, I could go a size down from this, get rid of it. Donate it, throw them out, sell them. I don't care what you do with them, just don't keep them in your house, because having them in their house gives you an excuse for why you can slip, because, oh, it doesn't matter if I gain a size, I still have all those clothes. No, throw them out, get new clothes. Of course, this is expensive, because you might drop, like me, go from a size 1X to a size medium. That's a lot of clothes that I went in between, that if I would have bought all new clothes in those sizes, I would not have any money or a house or any of that stuff, because I would have been spending it all on clothes. However, go thrift store shopping, go, buy 1 or 2 things that fit and wear them all the time until you get out of them into something different. Like, that's kind of what I did. Every size, I would buy like 1 or 2 shirts, and then I would wear those shirts all the time. It's just what you have to do, because, you're still going to have some things that fit a little bit, that are not super baggy. And then you're going to have some things that were maybe in your closet that were too tight for you before that now fit. So it kind of all evens out, hopefully. The third thing that I've discovered that nobody tells you about weight loss is that it can be uncomfortable when people notice. It really can. When people that you don't know that well, or that you are not that close to, come up and ask you about your weight loss and ask you how you're doing it, and you feel a little bit judged when you say, oh, well, I'm on profile, I'm on a low carb diet, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And it feels a little braggy when you talk about how much weight you've lost to complete strangers or people that you don't know that well. And it can be a little uncomfortable. And you have the right to be proud of how much weight you lost. You have the right to brag about it. Even if you've lost 2 pounds, you have the right to brag about it, because losing weight is hard work. And so don't be ashamed of how much weight you lost. I found that I've had a lot of people come up to me this week and ask me about my weight loss, and it was slightly uncomfortable for me. But I need to realize that this is something to be proud of, and it's not braggy to talk about it. And if people are genuinely interested and they're genuinely asking you, then they want to know, and it's okay to talk about it in depth. And, don't go preachy about it, but, to kind of tell them a little bit about what you're doing and why you're doing it. It's okay. It's not braggy. It's not self-centered. It's okay to talk about. And that's something that I'm struggling with a little bit, because it feels braggy to me, and it feels really uncomfortable to kind of open up that much to people that I don't know that well. Weird, since I have, this YouTube channel where I talk about my weight loss every week to complete strangers. But, it's different talking to a camera than it is talking to somebody that you work with and you know their first name but not much else about them. So it feels like they might be judging you a little bit, and I'm always a little bit nervous that I'm coming across as being better than them or thinking that I'm better than them because I'm talking about my weight loss. So I just have to try to get over that a little bit and understand and realize that it's okay to be proud of your weight loss when you've put a lot of work and you've put a lot of effort into it. So those are kind of the top 3 things that I've been thinking about this week that nobody really told me about weight loss. Nobody told me that it was going to be almost 8 months in and I still would be having those moments of, holy crap, look at how skinny I am. Nobody told me that I was going to be spending a small fortune on getting new clothes, or my clothes were going to look like I was a homeless person because they were going to be falling off me. And nobody really told me that it would be slightly uncomfortable to talk about your weight loss to strangers or to people that you don't know that well, even if they're just acquaintances. It can be very awkward. So that's kind of what I've been thinking about this week and how my weight loss plan has gone this week. I'm really excited for next week. I am going to not be disappointed if I don't see a 2-pound loss, because as I said, 2 pounds is a higher percentage of my weight now than it was back in the beginning. So maybe it's not realistic to expect the 2 pounds every week. Maybe I should be thinking more of a 1.5 pound loss and kind of making my mini goals based on that. But we'll see. Maybe this is just a fluke and I'll go right back to losing 2 pounds all the time in a month or so. So that's kind of it for week 33. I will see you guys all in week 34. Please hit that like button if you like this video. Also subscribe so you can follow me along on Operation Lose a Baby Hippo. See you next week. Hi, Kona. So she does not like it when I film videos, so I found her hiding over underneath the table. Oh. She just tried to get on the couch and fell. What a dork. But yeah, apparently mommy filming videos is scary for Kona. She doesn't like it because I'm talking to nothing and she thinks I'm crazy.